We call on the Gauteng provincial government to demonstrate leadership by rejecting xenophobia in all its forms, protecting vulnerable communities and strengthening social cohesion. Condemn.
Today being the 8th of August 2026, another group have emerged in South Africa, and these groups are calling on the government to arrest Jacinta, Phakel and Nzingwe for inciting violence in South Africa. According to this particular group, they did a protest today, this evening in South Africa, and they are calling that these three people have caused a lot of havoc in South Africa. And according to them, they say that Jacinta have now decided to form another group. She has formed another group, leaving the March on March, and this March on March group are busy looting and destroying properties in South Africa, chasing away companies in South Africa. So they are calling on the government to arrest Jacinta, Phakel and Nzingwe with immediate effect. Let's take a look at the videos and we will be right back. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share.
We call on the Gauteng provincial government to demonstrate leadership by rejecting xenophobia in all its forms, protecting vulnerable communities and strengthening social cohesion. Condemn xenophobia now. The Gauteng provincial government must publicly and unequivocally condemn all forms of xenophobia, Afrophobia, hate speech, intimidation and violence against migrants. March and March leaders, Jacinta, Ngobesi, Zuma, Nkosana, Ndabandala, Mchunu and others must be arrested for hate speech, inciting violence, and in the Pakamatani case, assaulting migrants.
And there are more and more members of March and March who are getting arrested now. What is the saying?
We know ukuthi vele nje salokho akhisha secular amaphoyisa vele on a mission ukuzama ukuthi benze ngayo yonke indlela ukuthi ba embarrass abantu be March and March, but at the end of the day usiyawazi umthetho sonke yabo. Umthetho is not only for amaphoyisa, umthetho is for everyone in the country. So if lamacala vele kubavula our materialize because they've got no evidence, it's just ukwenzela ama vibes. So asi encourage thina ukuthi abantu bethu benze izinto ebhedayo, but if kukhona laba ababonayo ukuthi benze izinto ebhedayo ababe ne evidence ukuthi wenze.
Unique Chronicles, dear South Africans, you have got to hear this. They are about to destroy the country financially and chow the cash. Listen to me. Jacinta has just announced that they've opened up a non-profit organization that's going to be a voice for underprivileged South Africans. With this non-profit organization, they're going to filter cash. Do you understand what's happening? With this non-profit organization that they are opening, they are going to absolutely loot money like it's nobody's business. The only purpose and the only reason for this non-profit organization that they are forming is to absolutely steal money from the country. Oh my God, we are cooked, South Africans. We are cooked, guys. We are finished. Jacinta, what's happening? South Africa, wake up. This new non-profit organization has opened up by Jacinta, South Africa's first. Oh my God. I say first forum, which will focus on issues of justice and legal support for what? Predominantly black South Africans. What is going on? They are just coming to chow money. It's a glorious occasion. I can't speak right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They are about to seriously eat money now. You see now, fraud and crime at its absolute peak. I'm telling you, at its absolute peak.
Unique Chronicles, we have found out who is sponsoring March on March. Jacinta, all cozy and lovey-dovey. With who? Zuma's son, the infamous, the man without a bank account in South Africa, dancing away with Jacinta. We now fully understand who truly is backing and sponsoring March on March. We now understand why March on March has paid such a significant focus in KZN. It's all starting to add up. It's all starting to make sense. We now know what's going to happen next. It's a glorious occasion. We know now that March on March will soon join MK. Okay, it's a strategic move by Jacob Zuma. Some would say it's a smart move by Jacob Zuma. How Jacinta has got so many fans on side and then just pull them over into MK. Well then, South Africa, once again, South Africans are being played by a political party with one agenda for MK to take over SA and be the ruling party and topple over ANC. It's a glorious occasion.
Today is the 6th of August 2026. Jacinta, when are you going to Orania? 6 August 2026. Jacinta. Yo, literally another Thursday. It's March Thursday. I hope you guys took your scaftings and your bottles of waters before you went to the march, because if you're hoping to loot, arrest. And while March and March members are still blaming my African brothers and sisters for everything that's going wrong in this world, well, here is a working opportunity. Here's a work opportunity. A 115 million rand wall has been approved in the Western Cape. This wall that's going to separate the rich white minority, so the rich foreigners that live in the Western Cape, away from the poor black South Africans. They're going to build a 3-meter high wall that is for some reason aimed to help with the accidents or reduce the accidents and all of that other stuff. A 115 million rand wall. A 115 million. Those money, that funding and whatever, the money that they raised to build this wall could have been used to build houses for the poor black South Africans that are living in the Western Cape, right next to where the white people are living. I just thought you might want to fight that also. Jacinta mabe. Whatever issues that you are fixing in South Africa when it comes to the crime and the what. Crime is a responsibility of the police. So we can't have corrupt police officials or corrupt SAPS members, corruption all there, and then you think that chasing away my African brothers and sisters is going to help with the corruption. Budget shelter Tembisa Hospital. Imali Tembisa Hospital sayidliwe Clara. Bayidliwe uqedile nayo. Isibhedlela sisamile. Shelter iGautrain ejihilwe. Did it help during those times? And are my African brothers and sisters the reason why Oket Matala stole billions from the Tembisa Hospital? Is it the reason? Are they the reason why the corruption in South Africa is so big? Why members in the ITEC and the SAPS and the what and the TTS or Khatiki are corrupting and still continue to live on corruption? Is it because of my brothers and sisters? I don't think so. And also on top of that, on top of the wall that's now being built, that's separating poor black South Africans away from the rich white ones. The DA is also again in court fighting the Land Expropriation Act. So the reason why Jacinta is taking advantage of this thing about these people are full in our country, everywhere you go you see them. First of all, you can't even tell Africans apart. You can't, especially black Africans who look the same. You can't tell them apart. But it's not even a population issue, it is a land issue. The reason why you have managed to get many other people to go around saying, yeah, these people is not because there is an overpopulation issue. The problem is that there's not enough land. There's not enough land. Because don't forget that people multiply, and the people who multiply are not only my African brothers and sisters. South Africans also multiply. South Africans multiply. The land that was allocated historically to black people was not enough already. It didn't take into account the fact that black people are the majority and they are going to multiply. So many people are going to have children. Many South Africans are going to have children. On top of that, then you have my African brothers and sisters who are here also having children. So it's not even a matter of overpopulation. The country should be able to accommodate the population that is within the country. It should be able to accommodate. But the issue is that black people were allocated only 13% of the land. And then about 72% of the land is owned by white people. So that means that as the black South Africans, or as the black majority, or the majority in the country, which is us, people who tick the box black, we only own 13% of South Africa. All of us as a collective, we only own 13% of the country. And that 13%, you see it in the townships. That's how much we own of the South Africa, our land. White people own 72%. So we have foreigners who own 72% of the land, who are on a 99-year contract, which doesn't make any sense because the population of black people in South Africa is 81.7%. In numbers, that means that there's 51.92 million black people in South Africa, and majority of those people live on 13% of land. It doesn't make sense. If there is 81% of black people, then 81% of the land should be allocated to black people. That's proper land distribution. It seems fair, right? If you allocate the land like that, 87% of the population is black, 87% of the land is given to the black people. White people population makes 7.1%, but they own 72% of the land. You have 4.5 million white people in the country owning 72% of the land. They own most of the land, but they're not the biggest crowd or the biggest audience. And then you have a big crowd of people staying on land that is enough to accommodate the small minority. And then above that, colored people have also been separated from the land with black people. So colored people are 5.3 million. There are 5.3 million colored people, and they only own 8.4%. Almost seems fair, but colored people are black. They shouldn't be removed from the black people's equation, right? And most specifically, the colored people who are mixed with black. There can be a colored person who's half white and half Indian. There can be a colored person who is half white and half Asian. But a colored person who's mixed with black is black, and you are part of the African statistics. That's why they don't want to give back the land, because the contract hasn't ended. But the issue with this contract thing is that the land gets passed down. So by the time Piet van Rooyen is 60 years, he passes the land to his children. And by the time their children also reach the age of 60, they pass the land to their children. The land gets passed down, but it doesn't get to the hand of the African, because they are leasing the land for 99 years. They don't own the land. They are borrowing the land. So Jacinta, when are you going to Orania? The contract has run its course for Orania. I want my ancestors' land. That land in Orania, I want to turn it into a park. White people don't own that land. And on top of that, how? Cape Independence, they're busy building walls. Which fights are you fighting, sharp? Or like, you are not fighting for the Western Cape people. Also, I saw Phakel say, he will fight for KZN, Eastern Cape, and Gauteng. Something. Please don't involve us who are staying in Gauteng. As well, please, fight your battles like KZN and go to Orania. A war is coming. Go to Orania. Hambi Orania. And then Phakel Mthakathi got bullied by a white man right in front of us. In front of Pamkwabantu. If you're going to talk about being bullied, Sana, that white man there said, get off my property, I have nothing to discuss with you. Tabana, a foreigner, a whole foreigner telling you, listen, I have nothing to discuss with you, get off my property. We have nothing to talk about, please get off my property. Abdullah Phakel Mthakathi, the one and only, get off my property, you and I have nothing to discuss. On the land that belongs to Africans, if you're going to talk about not being bullied, the Jacinta who said, we will not be bullied, but you seem to be very intimidated by Orania and the Western Cape, and areas that have white people or people of different races living in them. That seems to intimidate you for some reason. But 6 August 2026, Jacinta, when are you going?
This is just the facts. These 3 people, they need to be arrested. Just like Nzigwe has backed off. You cannot just cause unrest in a country and you want to back off. Meanwhile, the people you've resurrected to join you with the march on march are busy looting spaza shops. Companies are closing down. So those spaza shops that they are looting, who is going to pay for it? Who is going to compensate those people for it? It is you, Jacinta and Nzigwe and Phakel, that have caused this issue. So you, the 3 of you, are meant to be arrested. Even by now, the South African government should have locked you up behind bars for all you have done. I don't know what you are waiting for. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you support this group or you don't? Please like this video, share and subscribe.